How do you sort out the so-called jargon from real-world practices that work? Do the members of your organization find some business or technology advice utterly confusing? Welcome to Real Talk with Sam Holcman. In this program, we set the record straight, and in terms that business people and technology people can understand. Now, here is your host, Sam Holcman.
Welcome to this edition of Real Talk. I'm Sam Holcman. Thanks for joining me today. And this particular broadcast is quite serious for those of you that are chief executive officers, board members of public and private companies, and of course, just plain old folks like you and I. And I'm going to start off with a statement that really everyone needs to pay attention to. Anything that you say or write to an artificial intelligence engine can and will be used against you in court. This includes what you think is records that you deleted in conversations. Let me repeat this. Anything that you say to an artificial intelligence engine can and will be used against you in court, including records or statements or data that you deleted in the conversations as well. Please, everyone wake up. I have been talking about artificial intelligence in the public domain for quite some time. And all of us have to recognize the absolute lunacy of what I just said in this article. And the statement was made by Sam Altman. Yes, not Sam Holcman, me, but Sam Altman, the OpenAI CIO. Now, I don't know if what he did was to scare us or to get us to recognize what is going on. Now, of course, what he's probably trying to do is to get the influence of politicians and lawmakers and things like that to, quote, change the rules. Forget about that for tomorrow. What we have to recognize, and what I've been talking about, is getting organizations to recognize this piece of technology, and it is a piece of technology, is wonderful if used internally. And it's what we call EAI, Enterprise Augmented Information, or Enterprise Amalgamated Information. It's using these powerful processing engines internally in your organization, but definitely not in the public domain, definitely not with large language models, et cetera, et cetera. I know all the hype and the billions that are being spent, but please listen to one of the most influential AI people in the world, Sam Altman, telling you what the downsides are. And again, we can do something about this. Your chats are not legally protected. End of discussion. So whether you're talking about something personal or using it to find new competitive advantages, or if your organization unfortunately has published some things using AI that are proprietary or best practices, all of that is been recorded and can be used. So what we have to recognize is that format, that public format, is the issue. Once again, the public format is the issue. Please remember that since the dawn of technology, we have been processing data. And what AI is doing is data processing. And what we want to do is to harness the incredible power of the technology, but the data needs to be inside of our own domains, not in the public domain, and of course, not using information in the public domain because you have no idea where it's coming from. Our organization has been talking about this. Our clients are aware of it. We're just bringing you today what we would consider to be a public interest statement. Please be careful.
Thank you for tuning into Real Talk. Be sure to join your host, Sam Holcman, again for another edition of our program. We'll have more real topics of discussion then.